What's going on, everyone? Cap24 here from Playbook.gg. In today's video, I want to show you a special route that I've fallen in love with that's really going to help you destroy cover 3 no matter what they do on defense. Now, if this is the first time checking out our channel and you want to win more games playing Madden, hit that subscribe button below. Don't forget to also click that bell icon to make sure you never miss any of our videos. Alright guys, so the play we're going to be looking at is called Sail. It's at a gun doubles offset week. And I want to talk about more the route than anything because this route can be found in other plays, other playbooks. This playbook itself, for reference, you can find this out of the Spread Playbook, which is the pass balanced. Also, you can find it in the Rams. You can find it in Redskins, Browns, several different playbooks that you can find this specific play. However, this route, I know it's in the Patriots Playbook. I know it's in the Saints Playbook. There are a lot of other plays that have this. It's basically a switch fork concept to where the red route is going to be doing a crisscross action with this. And I want to show you how we're going to use this, okay? I absolutely love it on the short side of the field against cover 3. Okay, it also works against cover 2, and I'm going to show you basically what your read is. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm not going to baseline. I'm just going to leave it the way it is, one high safety. And what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to block my running back. I'm going to take Ted Ginn Jr. here and move him over. I'll put A on a streak, B on a streak, and then what I'm going to do here is put X on and out. So it's going to look like this, okay? So it's basically a simple, kind of flood concept. X is going to bring down the cloud flat, curl flat, hard flat, whatever type of underneath coverage they have. B is going to be in a position here to where he's still going to be able to drive the deep third down the field. And this Y does a great job of getting in a nice, soft, tender spot that really no cover 3 can cover. The cover 3 curl flat, the purple ones, right? Their job is to funnel in number 2, which is basically the second receiver from the outside, so the wide receiver, to the inside. When they do that, that's really going to give you a nice opportunity to get this to where they need to be. So watch what happens here. He's going to funnel them to the inside, and you're going to see how this Y route is going to get open all day long on the left side. It's just a simple, quick route. The way the spacing is on this route, it's great. This can be found, like again, I said, in the Spread Playbook. I know a lot of people like that this year. You definitely want to use this play. Now, I'll show it to you again. This time I'm going to do is I'm going to base a line, okay? And I'm going to put the B on a streak, X on out, block my running back, and A, I just like to put on some type of vertical route just to make sure that I've got the ability to keep the user at least honest. I can put him on a smart routed in, something that kind of breaks to the left if you want to keep your eyes only on the left side of the field. But for the most part, it's really just to make sure that they can't just jump the left side of the field easily here, right? So again, what you're going to see is the guy's going to get redirected to the inside, and you can see here, easy throw over here to the side, right? Now, if they go ahead and press, it's going to be the same thing. It's going to be the same thing where they're going to go here, they're going to press it up, you're going to be able to, and it's going to be actually a little bit quicker on the throw. But I want to make sure that you see that no matter what they do when it comes to your cover 3s, people are going to be running on you, you're going to get that inside release. And you're going to see here that this Y is going to get open on that side, right? Real simple throw. Even on a click on, you're bulleting past, nobody's going to get to that. Now, what if they play protect the sticks? Okay, protect the sticks. What that's going to do is it's going to change Jones here. If you guys know about protect the sticks, it's basically taking away a lot of the principles of what their assignments are supposed to do, and they go straight to the sticks. So what Jones doesn't do here, he doesn't press. Okay, what they're supposed to do is they're supposed to funnel that number 2 into the inside, right? That way, when a middle safety is basically supposed to cover, seams, and a lot of times they've got numbers to numbers. Well, if they funnel them to the inside, that gives that guy a lot better opportunity of stopping a seam route. Well, when you protect the sticks, that does not happen. So when you see Jones, you're going to notice that he is not going to be somebody that's going to bump number 10, Traquan Smith, right? So I'm just going to get on a different player. I want you to watch him. And what he's going to end up doing is just basically backing up. But we know with protect the sticks, they're just going to go to the basically the down and distance 10 yards if it's on first down. And you're going to be able to throw this anyways, right? So here you go. He does not press. The Y goes over there. Now you're going to be able to throw that ball pretty easily over there as well. So protect the sticks. Obviously hard flats isn't going to work. Pressing's not going to work. Any of your curl flats aren't going to work. It's a simple thing. Now, what about cover 2? Right? So cover 2, it's a little bit different. This vertical right here is supposed to basically jam them to the outside. And why is that? You've got two safeties that are basically spreading, right? So why would you funnel them inside to where there's really not as much help? You want to funnel them towards where the safeties are spreading. So watch, he's going to funnel that guy outside. So it's an easy read. Depending on which way the guy funnels him, you're going to be able to see it. Now with this same route combination, what we're going to do is we're going to notice that as soon as the guy gets funneled to the left or to the outside, the X is going to be standing alone on the sidelines, right? Because the Y basically, it shortens his route and does a really nice, what I call an umbrella route. It basically pulls the route and leaves the X underneath to be open for days, right? So watch what happens here. He funnels him to the outside. We know we're going to hit the X, just going to wait there, throw it to him. Easy catch up the field, right? So no matter if they're playing cover 2 or cover 3, you're basically going to have that easy dump off to that player. Now, it can work to the wide side, just not as well. It all depends on what you're looking to accomplish. What you're going to see is if I move this guy over, that Y is going to come in, okay? And you're really going to have to change the way that you run your route combination against cover 3s, because now you need somebody on the left-hand side to drive him off, and now you take the B underneath, something like that. Well, you're going to see just because of the way that they move their splits, I'll show you basically how this works. B goes underneath. And now you're going to see that you're going to still be able to kind of throw it to the Y over here, right? So that's one way to do it. And the second way to do it is actually to move the tight end. And when you move the tight end, the player does not move. The Y does not move. And I really love this positioning of this tight end when he does this. It's a really nice spot. And I'll show you how this is going to work against your cover 3. And you can see that the A is going to get underneath. He usually does, pulls that player. And now you're going to be able to throw that ball just the same over there, right? So depending on what you want from the positioning of your player, you can still work that out. Now, if you're in a cover 2 spot, you're really going to basically go ahead and notice that if you move this guy over, we'll do it this way and show you both ways. I prefer that on a cover 2, I'm going to actually put this guy on a streak, right? The reason why is because he's going to go right in the middle of the field. It's actually a really tough for any of the safeties to cover it. So what you're going to end up seeing a lot of the times is a user has to cover that route. And you're going to see it's going to be a little bit less because the guy goes ahead and motions them over there, and you can just take the short down route. Now, if you do it to where you take this player and you move him over, it's a little bit different because now the Y is going to be out of the spot to where the cover 2 player is going to cover. And what you're going to see here to the wide side of the field is that the X is going to pull that player a little bit quicker down. And you see that we step up in the pocket and we're going to be able to throw that ball right there, right? So there are different route combinations that you're going to want to do differently from the wide side of the field. That's why I like this on a short side, because with the short side, you can do one setup and it's going to easy read, right? You're going to get your yards. I'm not saying that it can't work on the wide side. You're just going to have to be a little bit more cognizant of what they're in, what you're going to try to get out of it. Are you going to try to go for a cover 3 beater, cover 2 beater? A little bit different, right? At least you got a one read, easy eyes on the one side of the field, one's the short side. But I want to make sure you can show how it still works to the wide side. So just a great route combination. Like I said, we're trying to teach you this route itself and combinations you can use with it in order to do it, because that route has a really nice ability to go to the, see how it basically doesn't go straight into the cornerback. It kind of goes to the inside. It helps to where he gets rerouted more predictably, okay? And it definitely gives you that option to make this play. So want to make sure I brought you something, a different route combination that you can add. Take a look in your playbooks already and see if that route exists. Definitely try to match up, when you go into your thing. There are routes that look similar, but the way you want to make sure that it does is that angle. If you see the angle of that red route, it goes up the field. It's not as flat. There are some routes that are flat. So make sure you get the right route and implement it in your game plan today. Now, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and make sure you check out these videos below for the most helpful Madden tips. If you're looking to learn from the best players in the world, head over to www.playbook.gg for the most detailed game plans in Madden.